All right, hello YouTube. This is Alston coming back, providing you another Project 24 slash Income School update slash vlog. I know that I've been MIA the last couple weeks. The big part of that is my knee surgery and recovery. I just really haven't had an opportunity or felt like doing any of these updates. But I'm going to attempt to get back in the swing of things and provide more updates and provide more content. So, what I wanted to talk to you today about were a few different things. First, I wanted to talk to you about my progress for the month of February, also the amount of money that I have made so far with um, both Amazon affiliate as well as ads with Google AdSense. So, let's get started. What you see on your screen is my page views and unique page views for the entire month of February. This just to recap, this site, excuse me, this site began September 7th. I believe the first post was posted on September 9th. So the site is about 5 or 6 months old, depending on how you want to look at it. And as you can see, I have a total of 446 page views. The average amount of time someone spends on my webpage is about 1 minute and 28 seconds. The bounce rate is 83%, and the exit percent is 61. So let's now take a look at a few different pieces of data. Now, all of this data is pulled from Google Analytics. Um, and so that's one of the first things that you should do when you create a new website is get your Google Analytics all set up so that you can get an idea of this type of information. So for the month of February, you can see my traffic breakdown. 48, almost 49% comes from direct. Next is social, so that includes Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, Facebook, and I believe Twitter's on there as well. If you recall in a few of my other videos, I mentioned I use a plugin called Blog to Social. For the first 30 days, they give you a premium. They give you the premium for free, and with the premium, you can auto schedule blog posts. Oh, and LinkedIn. Um, and so what I've done is I have probably 15 or 20 posts that are automatically scheduled to post on the social media networks throughout the day. So if you ever looked at my LinkedIn account, you would see I have basically a different post every hour, every day. And I don't know if that works well or if that doesn't work, but um, it's an opportunity to get my information out there. And then 12%, almost 13% is organic search. So that includes Bing, Yahoo, and of course Google. And then finally, the smallest percent is referral. So let's take a closer look at those pieces of information. Let's see here. For direct, and this is actually looking at the number of users, 108 of the total 222 users come from direct. So someone's either typing my web pages in to their search bar or they're copying and pasting. I read an article that sometimes if it is a search result, it still can report as direct. That article is 5 years old, so I don't know the credibility of that article. But keep that in mind. Social, 83%, or no, that's all right. 83 of the 222 users come from social, 28 come from organic, and only 3 come from referral. And I believe referral is YouTube. Pretty sure that's YouTube. All right, and then a different way to look at this information. All right, so here's a better breakdown of my users versus new users, sessions, bounce rate, pages per session, session duration, and so on. So as you can see, most of my users come direct link, as I mentioned. Either they're typing in the web address, which seems kind of odd, or they're copying and pasting it, which may be more likely. One thing that I noticed with Google Analytics is there is a slight bug with reporting. If you look, Facebook shows up two different times. Facebook shows up as Facebook Mobile, and then I'm not sure what iFacebook is. There might be desktop version, but that can help skew the numbers a little bit. But again, Bing seems to like the information that I'm putting up. 14 users from there, YouTube 14, the forum, Quora 12, LinkedIn 7, Yahoo 7, Google 5, again Facebook with 4, DuckDuckGo, which is it's a more private web browser, or at least that's what they claim, 2, Facebook.com 2, and then Hrefs comes in at 1. There's actually a few more, but I couldn't fit them all on the screen. I think there's 1 or 2 more as well. So you can see I get traffic from a few different locations, but most of my traffic is still coming in via direct, people typing in or copying and pasting right into the search bar. It would be interesting to see how this compares to how this would compare year over year to see the progress. Quite honestly, I don't have anything to compare it to because I don't know of any sites that started at exactly this moment, or it started exactly September 7th. It would be interesting to see how this compares year over year, though. Just for a little bit of context, there are currently, by the end of February, I believe there were somewhere between 60 and 65 blog posts, and there were about 18 YouTube videos. And occasionally I will throw someone will ask a question on Quora here, and I'll answer it. And in my tag, in my name, I have the name of my website. So people might be going that way as well. So the numbers look good. Again, like I said, I don't really have anything to compare it to. Income School / Project 24 does have an Excel spreadsheet with like a timeline where your website should be at. My website exceeds that timeline, but I'm making less money, which I'll talk about in just a moment. So yeah, this is it. I'm happy with the results, I guess. I would love to be in the stage where I'm making tons of money, but unfortunately, that's not the case. My website is still relatively new. Even though I have 60 plus posts and a number of YouTube videos, they're all relatively new. What I've done was I did my first 35 blog posts from September 9th to October 24th, and then I didn't touch it again until January, until I would say mid-January. So about half, or just under half, the posts are still relatively new, and they will need time to rank. So I may see a huge uptick in traffic and income and things of that nature probably in the next few months. Part of that I think is due to some of the things I mentioned in my previous video, where I talked about why I probably won't make Pizza Day in the next 2 months. I think because I did not niche down far enough. While I did niche down, as I mentioned, I did not niche so far down that I could dominate a subsection. So if you're not sure what I'm talking about, check out that video. It's called Why I Won't Make Pizza Day This Month and Probably Next Month. This month or next month. Anyway, so the goal for this website is to get back up to 100 blog posts. And once I do that, I'm going to shift gears and start working on my secondary site. I don't really post any information about the secondary site because I just finished it at the at the beginning of January, so that site is really new. So new that I don't really expect much from it. I was hoping for a little bit more from this site here, but it's progress. The other thing that I wanted to talk about is the money that I have made so far. Currently, as of today is March 8th, I have made a grand total of $2.57 from uh, AdSense, Google AdSense, and I believe I have made one sale. So I have broken the seal, as they say. I'm no longer Ryan Howard from The Office. Um, I, I have made one sale. Someone clicked my link and decided to buy A Star Is Born, I think it's called, the whatever movie with um, Bradley Cooper, Ryan Cooper, Anderson Cooper, somebody Cooper, and Lady Gaga. They bought that. They clicked on my Amazon affiliate link, and instead of buying the niche product, they purchased A Star Is Born. The movie itself, I believe, was like $24.95, and I received a commission of about 62 cents. So once I add that in, 257 plus 62, I am up to $3.19 for um, for my time and effort. So slowly but surely, eventually, I guess we'll make it to Pizza Day. If you have any questions about the niche, not now. If you have any questions about niching down, if you have any questions about Project 24 Income School, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I am going to get back to writing and getting back to making these YouTube videos. The other issue too is since I got injured, I haven't done any writing at all, so I'm kind of stagnant. The only good thing is that I have a hired writer who is working on. I had hired a writer before getting injured who is working on some blog posts for me, and I actually hired a secondary writer through iWriter, which right now I'm gonna have to go back and do some editing and revision to make that up to decent standard. Um, the cost for the iWriter was $66. Most of it looks okay, but you can kind of tell that this person wasn't a native English speaker, and maybe they typed it in their native language and hit transfer to US English, and then they may have hit like spin, like you can spin blog posts or you can spin any sentence to make it different. And so it seems like that's what this person did. I currently have two other blog posts that I've hired out through iWriter. I just kind of want to test and see how that is. That'll determine if I continue with iWriter, if I go and try something else as far as content writing service. So this is Alston, and again, this was the February update and my progress so far. Please make sure that you like and subscribe so that you can receive a notification when I create new videos. Thanks for watching, and we will see you soon.